Now, your WHSV Sports.
Chris Dodson has celebrated a lot of success with the Spotswood girls basketball team. And this year, the Trailblazers chased their third state title in 4 years. But first, a semifinal matchup against Brookville awaits. Spotswood looking to put a Valley District team back in the state final for the 9th straight year. Kendall Brooks playing in her first ever 3A semifinal appearance, and the senior who transferred from Harrisonburg 2 years ago, helping the Blazers out early, opens the scoring up with a three at the top of the key. A little later, Kendall pops another J. She scored 8 of Spotswood's 20 first half points. The Blazers lead with 7 at the break. That margin increases quickly. Third quarter, Addison DeLucas, who was on that 2014 championship team, driving to the hoop. 15 points from the junior. Later, it's Kendall finding the sweet spot right in front of the bench. That shot, the second of back-to-back threes to give Spotswood a commanding 41-18 lead. And then her sister Chloe getting in on all of this fun with a triple of her own. Coach Dodson calling her the unsung hero of the game for running the show, which continues as Spotswood returns to the 3A championship game with a 58-33 win over Brookville. David DeGuzman picks up our coverage from the Siegel Center.
2 years ago, the decision was made to transfer Kendall Brooks from Harrisonburg to Spotswood. Well, alongside her younger sister Chloe, it appears that decision has paid off pretty well. Together, the two putting up 30 of Spotswood's 58 points, putting the Trailblazers in position to win their 4th state title in school history.
We continue to get better at, and not so much in the first half as the second, at giving up good shots to get great shots. And I think that was the difference in the second half.
So getting to play with Kendall and Chloe and a lot of the sophomores is great, and seeing their reactions after the game and knowing that we're getting to that as we did freshman year is awesome.
I was just trying to get my tempo, and because I was rushing a lot of shots and shooting a little jerky and flat, so I was just I took a breath and just needed to shoot like I usually do. It's a lot different than at JMU because the lights are a lot brighter and it's a little bit bigger, so the floor was a little bit brighter, and we were just going to shoot kind of messes you up when you're looking up into the bright lights.
Safe to say Kendall Brooks got used to those bright lights as Spotswood advances to the 3A championship game to play Magna Vista, a team that Chris Dodson saw play in the West Regional Tournament 2 weeks ago, so he has plenty of tape on that team, and he says he won't be getting much sleep tonight. With the Trailblazers in Richmond, David DeGuzman, WHSV Sports.
Well, thank you very much, David. Kenny Brooks' favorite mantra this year has been, quote, "It's a grind," and that statement held true yesterday when the Dukes need a late fourth quarter rally to beat the College of Charleston. But as the Dukes faced off against Delaware today, the grind was short-lived. The Dukes chasing a third straight CAA tournament title. First quarter action, Jasmine Guathme getting into the swing of things early. Dukes by 5 after she knocks down the bucket. How about this for a momentum boost? Ania Young hits her first career 3-ball. The freshman playing 13 minutes, scoring 8. Dukes in control at the break, 36-20. It was more of the same in the second half. Ashley Perez building off her strong outing yesterday. She cashed in 17 points. JMU up 52-32. But the second half was more about Guathme, who just took over, scoring 16 of her game-high 25 in the half. She finished shooting 10 of 21 from the field as the Dukes roll into tomorrow's title game 68-47.
We were more loose in the locker room, a lot more smiles, a lot more laughs. You know, I think Dee was more of herself today, and that really helped us because she's more of an emotional player for us off the court than she really thinks.
The mindset that we have is we're not defending anything. You know, that what happened last year was last year. What happened the year before that year. We're hungry. This group's hungry. This group's hungry to win a championship, and we feel like we're chasing a championship as opposed to defending one.
Well, on to the Diamond James Madison softball. The Dukes split their games today at the Louisville Slugger Invitational. After beating Ohio State 7-4, JMU falls to number 23 Nebraska 8-4. It's just the Dukes' second loss of the year. And currently, as we speak in the ACC tournament, Virginia leads Miami. A 63-50 at last check. If that lead holds up, UVA will meet North Carolina tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the conference championship game. Of course, going on over in D.C. at the Verizon Center.
Spotswood, though.
Spotswood.
That's. I asked you earlier, do you think they're going to win?
Yeah, you know, I said back in the season, I thought they had the best chance of any of our teams at winning a state title because they're that good. And I think the path is there for them to do it tomorrow.
All right, we're going to find out, and we're going to be right back after this.
Watch